let's talk about our favorite baseball team, the New York Mets. Opening day is 3 weeks from Thursday in Houston. And it looks like the opening day roster is set in stone. So I want to go through this with you. Have you seen this? You haven't seen this article, right? I want to go through this and I want to get your thoughts and we can talk about this for a little bit about the roster as it stands right now. 26-man roster. This is what SNY had on Monday. So, yesterday. Here's the starting lineup. This is not in any batting order. This is just what they have for each position. Catcher, Alvarez. No shit. First base, Alonso. Second base, McNeil. Shortstop is Lindor. Third base is Vientos. Nemo is the left fielder. Siri is the center fielder. Soto is the right fielder. And funny, my iPhone just went off when I said Siri. And Winker is the DH. Let's pause there. Now, apparently, Marte has not played a fucking game yet. Shocking nobody that he's hurt already. And Nemo now has like a sore knee, if I'm not mistaken. So who knows what's happening there? What do you make of this of the lineup right here? At least not the batting order, but just like the lineup. Does this sound good to you? No.
I mean, yeah, I guess for a couple of tweaks that's going to happen here and there, whatever.
Yeah.
I think Mendoza also said, granted, you said it not as far as the order goes, but I think he also said that he's not nowhere in hell that Alonso's batting second. So take that out of everyone's mind if you thought that was happening.
Yeah, it's going to be Soto. Yeah, of course. Why the fuck wouldn't it be?
So, I mean, it's fine. I don't know. There's something within my soul that's bothering me about once the season starts, and I don't really want to put that in the universe. So, like I said last year in that NLCS, what did I say? It's not going to go more than 5, and I just didn't mention the team because I knew what was going to happen.
Yes. Oh, boy.
I'm trying not to be biased because I'm still, like I said, I'm not comfortable with this guy Stearns and even Cohen. I don't know, man.
So once this thought that you don't want to put in the universe, write it down. So then once the season starts and we're like a month into the season, if things are playing out the way you thought that they would, then you
No,
can tell me.
it's already written down. It's already written, and if I have to eat crow, I will. But eating crow has to happen later on because a month into the season is not enough to eat crow.
So what about?
I'll go 2 months. I'll go
June
2
1st.
months.
Okay, we'll say June 1st. I always say
June 1st. June 1st is a good date. I'll either eat. Let's do it for both. I'll either eat crow or just. I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy and be like, I told you so on my own team.
Yeah. Because that's like at least a quarter of the season. I always say, talk to me in June.
Either way, I'll do that. I'm write that down. June 1st. I'm willing to do that.
Okay, let me write it down because I'm gonna forget. Like I forgot the talking about the Celtics and the 3-pointers, which we did eventually address, and the trend was still the same. So the I guess the one thing here. Well, let's continue. We'll get into the bench because we got to talk about your boy Beatty. So starting rotation right now, my God, this looks fucking awful. Senga, Holmes, Peterson, Paul Blackburn, and Griffin Canning. And the reason why Blackburn and Canning are in there is because we know that Manaya and Frankie Montez are both going to start the season on the injured list. And they're thinking that Manaya is going to be back in April. Montez, who the fuck knows?
He should never come back.
Bro, the Mets are going to have to score like 5 or 6 runs a game at this point. because this does not look good, bro.
You have to
Now,
make they're gonna I said it this week to myself. I'm like, they better score they're gonna have to score a lot of
yeah,
runs.
they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to. I'm a little bit more confident about the bullpen, to be honest, because I do like the way the bullpen's shaping up. But this starting rotation, there's no. Let me tell you, there's nobody here right here that can go 6 innings right now.
But that's the I
Maybe,
was you read my mind because
maybe
you know
Peterson,
you
maybe.
how you don't want to exhaust your bullpen, especially at the beginning of the year, because you got starters that can't go 4 innings
Right.
because that
Exactly.
matters.
Yeah.
And we already know Clay Holmes is not going to go but a certain amount of innings for the whole year.
Right.
So he's going to
165.
probably average
Yeah.
4 to 5 innings per start, unless he gets bombed and he's coming out second, third inning. That's why that whole plan was stupid to me, especially if you're going to put him on some kind of pitch limit or innings limit. So right there, you're automatically taking one of the starters, quote unquote, off the list, which is why they go into a 6-man rotation to try to
Well,
cover that up a little bit.
apparently Mendoza has not committed to that.
He's gonna that. I'm listen. I like Mendoza a lot, and when I hear him talk, he reminds me of my local barber.
Because of his accent?
Yes, there you go.
Fucking racist.
But I don't believe that. Come on, bro. That's all we heard was 6-man rotations, 6-man rotations. They shoved it down your throat, and now it's I'm not committing to that just yet. Stand by. No, I'm not. We're not doing that.
Here's the other problem, I think, with Peterson. The most innings he's ever had in a season is 121, and that was last year.
And that was
He
coming
might,
off an injury.
right. So, I mean, is he going to be limited? I don't know.
I don't think they'll limit him because
Okay. You don't think he'll get limited? Okay.
I think he came. I don't think he started the season right away. Right, he came in the middle of the year,
Yeah.
maybe a
He
little.
came later on. Yes.
Right,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
that helped him a little bit. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think and I haven't heard anything, so I don't think there'll be an innings limit for him.
I think it was yesterday that he was his first outing because Senga started the game. Wait, what's today? Tuesday.
The
Was it
Singer started today, right, or was it yesterday?
yesterday? Senga pitched 2 innings, I think, and then Peterson pitched like 3 or 4. Um, listen, it sounds weird, but like Senga's the wild card, bro, of this rotation. I mean, I think that's like the bottom line right now. They need him to go back to what he did in 2023. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So, okay, bullpen. Oh, let's. By the way, Sprout. I just want to say something about him. That thing was throwing fucking gas on Friday. I saw the highlights from that, and I listen. I think you and I have the same thought here that why not just start him on the road? I would rather have Brown than Sprout taking the ball every fifth day than fucking Griffin Canning.
And
That's it.
unfortunately, I don't think they see it that way.
I don't understand. Like, who cares? Because you tell me, what is he going to learn in Syracuse that he's not going to learn in Queens? He's just shaking his head.
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
I don't understand.
I don't
I
know what
just
you want
don't
me to
get
tell
it.
you.
Listen, listen, guys. I will tell you this. This is not to say I'm better than anybody else or whatever. When I covered minor league baseball, there were guys back in the early 2000s that were double A prospects, pitchers who routinely were skipping triple A to go to the major leagues or spending little time in the major leagues. You know who was one of them? Remember Matt Cain from the Giants?
Mm-hmm.
He
Matt
was one
Cain.
of
Yep,
them.
yep, yep.
Yeah, he was one of them. He did not spend a lot of time in triple A, and they rushed them, not rushed him. They put him up to the major leagues very quickly. I just don't understand. I'm never gonna understand this whole thing about if you what's the best experience is on the major league level, not in fucking Syracuse pitching to guys that are over the hill.
It's like throwing a football, like I said. System schmistem. Either you could throw a baseball or you can't. You could either pitch or you can't. You can either play quarterback or you can't.
Is that a is that a what's the word I'm looking for? Technical term?
There you go. System
Schmish.
schmistem. It's all horseshit. I mean,
Oh my
like
god.
I said, what are we waiting for?
I
What
don't
the hell are
know.
we waiting for?
I don't know. I just I don't understand.
Bring him up in the middle of the year when either we're teetering
Right. Yeah.
or we're way ahead. Because then if we're way ahead, they're gonna be like, "It's working. We don't need him right now." So
Yeah,
now he sits
right.
and rots another
Yeah.
year.
Right. Yeah. That's the problem.
Next year, you kind of give the same excuse. I don't know. I
And
couldn't tell you. I
and
don't
you
know.
want to if you want to tell me the other guy, Blake Tidwell, he needs time.
Yeah, because if he's bombing right now, then yes,
Yeah.
you don't do that to him. But spring
Sprout?
training and now he's showing you that he has something.
Yeah. He does. I don't get it.
Another thing, we need to figure out how we're going to cut down these spring training games. I fucking hate spring training.
Oh, it's too much, dude.
It's too much. It's too much, which brings into reason why people are probably getting hurt, or we don't even know what you're doing in
It
the
could
off
be.
season. You're
Yeah.
not even doing
Right.
anything, and then that you throw right into the thing, you get hurt. Preseason, spring training needs to be cut down, man. I don't know how you're gonna do it. What you figure out 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, but this is ridiculous. It's
Well,
too long.
I think they should have like started it like this week, like the games this week. And maybe you have
Something's got to be done.
yeah.
This is just it doesn't it's just it doesn't make sense to me.
We'll get into it with the Yankees because man, they're fucking falling apart right
They're
now.
falling apart.
And you got to wonder, you know. Anyway, bullpen. By the way, Sean Reed Foley, see ya. They got rid of him,
Oh, yep.
which I don't quite understand. Anyway, okay, bullpen is Edwin Diaz, Reed. What's going on with the next game? I know they're playing right now.
They're down by 4.
Edwin Diaz, Reed Garrett, your boy. Uh, what do you call Stanek? What do you call
The
Rod
the
Beck
fake
Jr.?
the fake Rod Beck.
Nunez, Buto, our boy Buto. Foley's gone.
I like
Cap-
Nunez, even though he
Cabrera
got hurt last year.
and Krennic. Where the hell? You know who's not on this list is who was the guy that they drafted that they traded for from the Marlins last year?
Oh,
Oh fuck, you know who I'm
I don't
talking
think I
about,
don't think
right?
he's on. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think he's on the team.
Is he hurt?
Brazaban,
Brazabon, yeah.
Brazaban,
Well, apparently AJ Minter
and
he
him
had
too. I think
a off
yes,
season hip surgery, so he's not
yeah.
gonna
He's not gonna.
he's
Yep.
he won't start the season with the Mets. But apparently, the last guy they're looking at is Max Kranick. He's been pitching well so far. So they're saying here the only SNY, the only
Was
guarantees
it
in his
Brazaban? Hold on. Let me.
yeah,
I
where's
forgot his
Brazaban?
name.
Yeah, it's Brazaban. Yeah, the only guarantees right now are Diaz, Garrett, Stanek, and Budo, and it seems like the rest of the bullpen is up in the air. But you said you like Nunez.
I like Nunez, even though he hurt his forearm. I think was it his forearm last year, so he was out for a
Mm.
long period of time.
My only problem here, there's only one lefty, and that's Cabrera. Oh, a
I'm trying
Minter
to.
too.
I'm
Minter
trying to
will
figure out
be
what they're saying about Brazaban because it says here in his Wikipedia that he pitches for the Mets.
yeah. He's but I haven't heard anything for him this year.
So I don't know.
How do you spell his name again? Maybe see
Um,
I can find it quick here.
Brazoban, and his first name is Huascar.
Wait, Brazon
Oban.
O Oban. Here we go. Let's see. Oh, he's Dominican.
We'll give that away.
Oh yeah, I don't see anything. That's so weird. Huh.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything come up here.
I'm not seeing a damn thing about him. Interesting. All right. Anyway, now the bench. This is where we're gonna get into it a little bit, maybe. So right now, Tyrone You better call Tyrone. Torrens, obviously. This guy Alexander Canero. And guess who they have making the team? It's SMY. Brett Beatty. Because Madrigal, right? Is that how we say his
Oh,
name?
he's out for the year.
He's
Madrigal. Yep,
out
he's
for
out
the
for the
year.
year.
Now, Beatty. How you feeling about Beatty?
What do you want me to say about this shit? I troll everyone. Any little thing this guy, that's how they know, that's how you know they do anything to help this kid out. And I'm actually starting to feel bad for him.
Really? Okay. Why's that?
I am. Because any little thing, like that one thing I told you, Beatty makes diving play to save the.
Diving stop. Yeah.
I looked at the play. I was like, okay, Beatty hits another home run. This sounds like a repeat of last year or like two. I heard the same shit.
Yeah. We've been.
And then he came up, he started, and what did he do? Zero. Zilch. And when he comes up and he does the same thing again, zero and zilch, I don't want to hear anything else from you guys. You guys think like he's going to be touched and he's going to be this player in spring training. Do we not forget what spring training really is?
I'm glad you brought that up.
Except who he is. Like I've always said, his mom is probably hot, which is probably giving him a lot of excuses to get many chances.
Come on. Better look this up now. Let me see.
And that's it. Come on, man. What are we doing here?
His mom's not hot.
Oh, damn it. Okay. Maybe his dad, if that's your cup of tea.
Oh my fucking God. His wife is hot.
There you go.
Or is that his sister? Anyway.
Somebody's got to punch the clock.
Oh my God. Stop it. Here's my take on the whole Beatty situation. First of all, guys, can we not? He's hitting well off of fucking guys that are gonna be in the minors. To me, he comes off as like, what do they call him? A quadruple A player.
Yeah, quadruple A player.
Yeah. He hits minor league pitching well, but when he comes up to the majors, he'll run into one every once in a while, but the skills aren't quite there. So let's hold your horses on because he's hitting home runs in spring training. Number two, you might kill me for this, but hear me out. If it comes down to between Beatty and Acuna.
No, yeah, we went over this already, so I'm not going to kill you.
No. Although I would say take Beatty. And the reason being, the only reason I say that is because I don't think Acuna can handle being a part-time player. Because Acuna's not going to start. So in my mind, if you're looking at it from that perspective, I think that Beatty can handle. He's only going to play 3, maybe 4 times a week. Is Acuna going to be happy coming off the bench? I don't know. He seems like he wants to be that type of guy that's going to play every day, and it's not going to happen right now. As much as I think that he should be starting over McNeil, I don't think that they're gonna want him to stay in AAA and play every single day. That's my gut. I'm saying that from a pure baseball operations perspective and not from my fandom, because I don't want to see Beatty on this team at all.
And here's where I'll go to the opposite of that and why he should be up.
Sure, go ahead.
Because McNeil shouldn't be on his team. So once he gets his opportunity, he busts ass. Right. McNeil, you're out of here. See ya. There's no denying that. You can't argue that.
Right. Oh yeah, I agree with that.
To me, Beatty's not going to do that. He's not going to do that.
Yes.
So once you give Acuna a glimmer of light, because he can't get a glimmer of light in AAA, he only can get it up here. Yeah. Once he gets a glimmer of light, McNeil is slumping. Oh, let's throw in Acuna. Couple games. He goes 6 for 11, 3 homers, 10 RBIs. McNeil, get the fuck out of here, flying squirrel. Fly your ass right out of Citi Field. See ya, buddy. Pay him his money. You got to go.
Shit.
Because now this is where I agree with the Beatty thing. I'd rather have Acuna and Beatty then, and not McNeil. I'm done with McNeil.
Yeah,
I'm done with McNeil.
I can live with that. I can definitely live with that.